Thanks, Clayton. The head of the Democratic National Convention, Los Angeles Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa, is accusing Republicans of window dressing their convention with Hispanic speakers.
You can't just trot out a brown face or a Spanish surname and expect that people are going to vote for your party or your candidate.
Those comments come after the DNC announced Puerto Rican crooner Mark Anthony will sing the national anthem at its event. Our next guests were in attendance at the RNC. Actress and radio talk show host Janine Turner spoke at the convention. She's joined by her daughter this morning, Juliet, who's the author of the new book, Our Constitution Rocks. We'll get to the book in just a minute. It is fantastic. You should get it for your kids. Janine, let me ask you to react to what the head of the Democratic National Convention said just there.
Well, I think it's pretty insulting, especially to our three Republican governors of Nevada, New Mexico, and Puerto Rico. Yes, we Republicans have three Hispanic governors, whereas the Democrats, zero.
Right, and they boast a lot about their numbers of delegates reflect more minorities and women. But isn't it more important at this stage to have some leaders, have some actually elected officials who are Hispanics?
Well, sure, I think so. They were dynamite up there on the stage, Susana Martinez, and of course we have Marco Rubio, and we have two governors of Indian descent as well, Bobby Jindal and Nikki Haley. So, hello, Democrats have zero.
Yeah, and here on your screen you can see Susana Martinez was fantastic the other night. Brian Sandoval, he's the governor of Nevada. He spoke this week. Ted Cruz, obviously the Senate candidate down there in Texas, and the governor of Puerto Rico as well. So it's some fantastic speeches by all of them. I want to ask about the book this morning, Juliet. You have written a book now about the Constitution.
Yes.
Most of your friends probably not writing books, probably not about the Constitution. What got you so interested in it?
Well, the Constitution, I believe, is America's roadmap. And I'm at the age where you begin driving and everything, so we wouldn't go hop in a car without first learning how to drive now, would we? I mean, think of the highways. And so we have to know our Constitution in order to drive America down the path of posterity. And so I wrote a book for my generation because we're the future voters, we're the future of America, and if we don't know our Constitution, we won't know how to protect it. And so I wrote a book in a hip and cool way for kids because it's based on 90 essays I wrote originally. And so it has 90 chapters per se, but in each chapter I have different sections. One's the bottom line, which is a Cliff Note section that's even great for adults, because I have the clause and I explain it in one line in our language. And I have like, why should I care? Because that's what we ask.
Yeah.
And why should I care about the Constitution? I have that 90 times in my book. And then I also have what has it done for me lately? So.
Janine, I can't even get my kids to eat vegetables. How did you get your daughter to care so much about the Constitution?
Well, I sat her down around 2010, and we read the Constitution together, and then I started a foundation, Constituting America, and we took a 6,200-mile road trip filming our winners and for our documentary. So I homeschooled her that year, and we have guest scholars that write 90 essays explaining the United States Constitution at our foundation, Constituting America. So I said, well, I homeschooled her just that year. I said, go down for history, take this professor's essay and write it for kids. And she did. And then Zondervan, HarperCollins, Zondervan picked it up and decided to be a great book. So we thank Zondervan as well. They did a great job with the outline, and the book looks really colorful.
And you were also this week at the Republican National Convention with your mom. Did you see the Constitution at work there at the convention?
Yes, it was our Republic at work. It really was. It was great. I love just looking out of the convention, seeing all of the people there, all Americans there, and it was just so great because you could just feel the passion and the sense of patriotism in the room.
And to see the political process at work. It's fantastic. The book is Our Constitution Rocks.
There you are.
Check it out. You should buy it for your kids. Juliet, Janine Turner, thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Great stuff. We appreciate it.
Good to see you.